Hi, I'm Brianna. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and then moved to Orlando, Florida when I was 10, with my mom, older sister, and our dog, Prince.
Hi, Prince.
I've always been a good student. I even graduated high school a year ahead of my class. I'm really looking forward to starting college in the fall. I really like hanging out with my friends and taking pictures. My dad wasn't around much growing up, but my mom has worked hard to take care of me and my sister.
I think you can do college, and then from there you decide what do you want to become.
The three of us are really close. We talk about everything.
Shut up! You don't even know what you're talking about.
My boyfriend Devon and I broke up a month ago, but I still love him and hope we can work things out because I'm pregnant. Telling my mom I was pregnant was pretty scary, especially since my older sister Brittany found out she was pregnant around the same time, but we both made very different choices. Brittany's boyfriend at the time was not supportive, so she decided to have an abortion. At the time when I made my decision, my boyfriend Devon and I were still together, so I decided to keep my baby, but I'm still questioning if I made the right decision.
I didn't want to tell her in person. Like, oh my God, Mom, I'm
Like,
pregnant.
it's one of those things when you like a boy and you're like, in a text message, I like you. Or in a note, I like you, check yes or no.
I wasn't going to tell her to her face.
So
I
it's like,
couldn't
Mom,
do
I'm
that.
pregnant.
So I wrote her a letter.
I was sitting on the sofa, and she passed me the letter. I grabbed the letter, and I knew it. My heart just sank. And I opened it, and she said, she's pregnant, that she's sorry, yada, yada, yada. I got nauseous, I got dizzy.
I don't remember what I wrote.
I prayed, honey, I prayed and I
just kept
prayed.
saying sorry.
I was talking on the phone, and then I heard boom, boom, boom. I got scared. I was like, what the hell's going on?
I didn't want her to have it. I was determined. I did not want Brianna to have the baby.
My mom told you to get the abortion. What do you feel?
I didn't want to.
It just feels like I failed. I come from Brooklyn, very tough part of it. I bring you guys here, and sometimes I question was it the right thing or not, but I have doubts now. It's gonna be hard, Bri, seriously.
I know.
Being a teen mom will be a huge challenge, so I really need to figure stuff out with Devon soon. The timing sucks, because I could give birth in 5 weeks.
It's weird. Like, I can't picture you having the baby.
It didn't hit me yet.
How did this all happen?
We didn't use protection.
But you guys never used protection?
Once or twice. I didn't say put on or something. That's just awkward and weird to me, I think.
If you feel comfortable with that person, you're supposed to ask.
He should have asked. He should have did it anyways.
You weren't scared, oh my God, I might get pregnant?
I didn't think anything would happen. And then it happened. I just thought it was going to be a school relationship. Once he graduated, it was going to be over. But it went farther than that.
Since Devon and I are not together, raising a baby on my own is gonna be really tough. And sometimes I wonder if I should have done what my sister did. She puts up a good front, but underneath, I still think she's struggling with her decision too.
Were you scared to tell her because Mom knew I was pregnant first?
Yeah. When I finally did tell her, you could see the disappointment on her face.
She didn't go down your throat the way she went down my throat.
Because if you really think about it, the shock already slapped her in the face with you. And then I was like worried about me.
You was pregnant. I was kind of shocked. Then you said you wanted to get an abortion. I was like, you don't want to do it, so don't do it.
I feel like the abortion was like what I had to do. I was thinking about when my sister, when she has to think about how to pay for diapers and stuff, I don't have to think about paying for diapers. When Brianna's thinking about, oh, Devon's over here messing around with her and stuff, and she has to take care of a baby by herself, I'm not doing that. You're going to see me going out, driving, having fun, and you're going to be stuck at home with a baby.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to worry about what I have to worry about.
Yeah.
My due date is a month away, and Devon still hasn't been in touch. Brittany has been hanging around the house less and less, so it was up to my mom and me to take care of all the stuff left to do for the baby.
Look, Mom, that's 2. You see 2? This is 2. That is dusty.
Oh my God, we got it. Oh my God, we did it. Jeez, Louise, we did it. What is this?
We did it the wrong way.
Who's bleeding?
I'm
You
bleeding.
Oh my
From
God,
where?
Bri, your thing. Don't touch anything. Put your foot in the plastic. Stay there. Oh my God.
How that happened?
Foot in your foot. Oh my God.
Britt! Look at the massacre that happened.
Can you imagine in labor and all that blood coming out?
That is disgusting.
That's gonna drip. Wait.
Look.
If you drip blood all over the place, I'm gonna get you. Okay.
How did this happen?
No, what you should do is learn how to do this, because when your baby spits, you're gonna be doing the same thing.
When she doo-doos and it leaks out of her diaper, I'm sure not gonna be the one to be cleaning that mess up. I don't care if I'm babysitting her.
You're gonna have to be cleaning
Babysitting her one day, it's gonna stay there on the floor until you guys come home, because I ain't touching that. I'll be living the high life in my convertible Mustang.
Whatever.
I want you to live your life. I want you to do your thing. I want you to be successful and accomplish everything that you know you can. And I want her to do the same. I always thought that both of you would both just be out and do your things. And now it feels like you get to do it all and she can't.
Well, that's the choices that we made. I never said I'm gonna not do anything. I could still live my life. I just have to live it a different way.
When I went and I got my abortion, then I knew what I was going for. And I knew that Brianna was gonna have hers and I was gonna have to see a baby in the house.
You decided to do what you thought was right and what was right for Brianna. And
Sometimes I wish I could take it back, but can't go back now.
I know that hurts you. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. And I'm sorry that you have to stay here and watch her have her baby and you can't.
I'm sorry. I'm not in this house because I don't want to, not to be rude, but I don't want to see you pregnant or see mom buying stuff for another baby.
I don't want you to get depressed, or I don't want you to get mad and take it out on me or something.
It's awkward having so much tension around the house with Brittany, since she's still struggling with the fact that I'm having a baby and she's not. And on top of that, it's been a month since Devon and I spoke. He hasn't shown any interest in my pregnancy so far, but I'm hoping he still wants to be a part of the baby's life.
I expect him to be there. He hasn't been there. I want him to be like, you know what, Brianna, I'm gonna go to the doctor's appointment with you. No, he doesn't do that.
And when the baby is born, what do you want from him?
To be there for her. I want him to wake up in the middle of the night and do everything I have to do. I don't want him to go to bed, to go home to his house and sleep the whole night.
He can spend a few nights a week. I'm not saying no. But I'm also not gonna make my home a hotel for him.
I know.
No way.
I want him to be there for his daughter, to be there for his family, to not be so
Lazy?
chill and laid back, like everything. I don't know, it's so difficult.
He'll get it, eventually.
I've been texting Devon about meeting up to talk, but he hasn't responded yet. I graduated early, and I was planning on starting college in the fall, but if Devon isn't going to be around to help me with the baby, I'm not sure I'll be able to enroll at the same time as my friends.
Does he work and go to school? Like, is he able to
Support you financially?
He graduated high school, so that will help, but he doesn't work right now.
But does he have a car? He doesn't.
No, he doesn't even have a license.
Oh.
That's why our relationship hasn't really worked out, because he's too busy, hanging out with his friends and not.
Yeah, but
spending
he's
time with me.
like, he needs to learn a little responsibility. He promised you when he found out you guys were pregnant that he was going to take care of you and support you. Yeah. And then now he's not doing anything. If you had known then that he wasn't going to be providing and taking care of you now, would you still have kept the baby?
I don't know. He glamorized the whole situation. He was like, yeah, we're going to do this together. I have a job. I'm going to take care of her. We're going to do this as a family. I did not need to go through any of this. Not at all.
I was supposed to choose a baby name with Devon, but since he hasn't shown any interest lately and my due date is only a few weeks away, I'm gonna pick one myself.
What name did you have?
I like Luna.
Luna's nice. It's actually beautiful.
I like Nova. A Bliss.
Bliss? No.
Why?
Sounds like a stripper name.
Why did everybody say that?
Because it is, Brianna. When you think of a name, you have to think of a name for all the stages of life. The name Nova fits the situation perfect.
the birth of a star. That is your baby. And this is like something that is cosmic, universal.
Okay, that's why we're naming her that.
I want you to like it. If you don't like it, you don't name her Bri.
I like it.
Don't pick it because it means something to me, for you. You name your baby what you want.
Nova.
Okay.
After deciding on a name, it's really starting to hit me how much my life is going to change. So I want to spend as much time with my friends as I can.
Arts and crafts time, baby. These shirts, right? You're gonna put something that like you feel people will judge you by.
Why don't you try putting Nova on it?
That's actually a good idea because
Baby
like
Nova?
looking at you with your daughter will make them judge you automatically.
Okay, so what do we do next with this shirt? I don't think I can do this. This is scary. Oh, that's cold! Oh my god, that feels so awesome!
When I texted Devon about naming our baby, he actually responded and said he wanted to meet up.
What you been doing?
I've been getting things ready for our daughter's arrival.
So her name is officially set.
Yeah, Nova. Do you feel like you have a say in the name?
I feel like I should.
It's just I feel that you didn't really do much and for you to have a say.
What's the middle name?
I don't know.
Last name?
It's up to you. If you want the last name, then you show me that you want the last name. I think a last name is more important than a first name. Because with the last name, you have rights. Without the last name, you don't have.
Over this past month, we haven't even spoken to each other. We had personal problems.
I'm just asking a few simple things from you.
What are you asking for?
I want you to be there. I need you to get a job.
Are you worried to have a job for me, or are you worried to have a job for your
For
sake?
you and her. I don't need anything from you. We were very clear about that. But she does.
What do you need personally from me?
I need you to be there.
What if I be there without a job?
Don't you want to be able to supply her with things? Not just my mom. That's what I want. But I can't right now. You could. You could. You could.
I go what?
Get a job and do those things.
You know how stressed out this is? I'm forced to get a job.
I'm forced to be a mother. If I could grow up overnight and be like, you know what, I have to do what I have to do, you could do the same.
Do you feel like you just grown up?
I've been doing a lot of things. You haven't noticed because you're not there. Can you say you've been there for me? Okay.
Devon isn't acting like the future father I need him to be, and I'm not sure I can do this without him.
Give me the kisses.
Yay, puppy!
Give mommy good sugars.
No, like this.
It's your birthday!
I love my baby.